Ever since Nick Aldis debuted on WWE, we've seen a change in the Friday Night SmackDown power struggle. Where once Roman Reigns, the head of the table, was the head of SmackDown. He called the shots. He made the rules. He was the alpha. He was the omega. Adam Pearce, as much as a great GM that he plays in the WWE universe, rightfully so, gets the credit in which he deserves of being probably the best authoritative figurehead inside the WWE in quite some time. Nick Aldis comes around, and now we're seeing something a little bit different. That's adding to this Roman Reigns bloodline storyline. As always, if you like the video, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below on how do you feel about this man right here, being Nick Aldis, and his ability to stand toe-to-toe, unshakable, undeniable in his power and authority against Roman Reigns. You see, from a storyline perspective, Roman Reigns thought he'd just be able to control Nick Aldis, which has proven to be not the case. That Roman Reigns is finding out firsthand that you don't tell Nick Aldis what to do. Nick Aldis tells you what to do. When he debuted, I was extremely excited. Some people didn't know who he was. Some people may know who Nick Aldis is and was like, oh, it's only a matter of time, because he's kind of had the CM Punk effect on for backstage stuff. But not me. He comes to the WWE and he's playing this GM role perfectly. He's adding so much positives, in my opinion, to Friday Night SmackDown, because now you have an authority person who's not afraid to stand up to Roman Reigns. Love Adam Pearce. Loved what he represented, but Adam Pearce, his character lacks the ability to stand toe-to-toe with really anyone. He has his moments where he jumps right off the edge. But Nick Aldis is adding so much. And it's only a matter of time, by the way, before he probably jumps back in the ring and has a match or two here and now. Because Nick Aldis by no means is done wrestling. And with Nick Aldis doing what he's doing, it's showing something that needs to be pointed out for the future. The Roman Reigns Empire, the tribal chief, the head of the table empire, the bloodline stronghold, is finally coming to an end. Last year, a lot of people wanted to see Roman Reigns lose the title. It's time for him to lose the title. It's time for him to drop the belt to somebody else. And I wasn't on board with all that. I didn't think it was exactly time. Now, I wasn't against Cody Rhodes winning the championship. But it just wasn't time yet. But now, when you have the return of a Randy Orton, LA Knight has continued to be a figurehead on SmackDown and is still over with the fans. Well, many were skeptical about. AJ Styles has now returned. You got a lot of star power inside the WWE right now, especially on SmackDown, that you don't need Roman Reigns as your champion no more. I don't know if they're going to have him win it and keep it and to break Hogan's record. I would not think that. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think he should hold on to the title much longer past WrestleMania this year. I would actually be okay with him losing it at Royal Rumble. I know it's not going to happen, but I'd be okay with him losing it at the Royal Rumble. If nothing else, Nick Aldis, to me, has shown that Roman Reigns' power and stronghold, it's a lot of different things you got to look at. You see, in the wrestling world, you have to look at not so much the big picture or the main or what's really going on. Don't take it just as it is. Sometimes, especially with this Triple H regime, easy for me to say, just like it's easy for me to style my hair. It's wanting to do what it wants to do today. You have to look at, okay, This is a symbol here. This is something here. This is something here. There's a bunch of different little things coming together. Solo Sikoa is becoming his own person. Jimmy Uso is jealous of Solo. We've seen it when Roman Reigns said he was going to be his predecessor. It's only a matter of time before Jimmy and Jay come back together. A lot of different things going on inside the WWE right now, and if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss it. But I have never been skeptical or against Nick Aldis. And the fact that he's doing what he's doing inside the WWE right now, it's something to take notice of, because he's playing the GM role to perfection. Magnificent.